Today we are going to start our exercise 6.2. In first question we have to find out the values of x and y, and it is given that then we have to show that these two lines AB is parallel to CD. First of all we'll find out the values of x and y, and then we have to show that these two lines are parallel to each other. So by linear pair, this 50 plus x will be equal to 180, then value of x will be equal to 130 after subtracting 50 from 180. Then y is equals to 130 because these two angles are vertically opposite angles. So according to this x and y both are equal. X is also equals to 130 and y is also equals to 130, and they are alternate interior angles also. So they are equal. And then we can say that AB is parallel to CD by converse of alternate angles theorem. Now in question second, it is given to us that AB is parallel to CD and this CD is parallel to EF. And then Y and Z are in ratio of 3:7. So after that, यहाँ हम इसको वेरिएबल की फॉर्म में चेंज कर देंगे. y का रेशियो 3 है और z का 7 है. तो वी कैन राइट इन दिस फॉर्म दैट y इज इक्वल्स टू 3a एंड z इज इक्वल्स टू 7a. कोई भी एक वेरिएबल लेकर इनके आगे रेशियोज में लिख देंगे. देन y इज इक्वल्स टू NOE and because these two are corresponding angles, so according to that y is equals to 3a and then this angle will be also equals to 3a, and we know that z is equals to 7a, and these two angles NOE and this z will form linear pair, and that means sum of these two angles will be equal to 180 degree. Then 3a plus z is equals to 180 degree, that means 3a plus 7a is equals to 180 degree, and after solving this we'll get that a is equals to 18 degree. So a की वैल्यू हमें 18 मिल गई, तो y इज इक्वल्स टू 3a, दैट मीन्स 3 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 18 डिग्री, दैट इज 54 डिग्री. सो वैल्यू ऑफ दिस y इज 54 degree and value of z will be equal to 7a, that is 7 multiplied by 18 degree, that is 126 degree. So after that these two x and y are interior angles, and according to the theorem we know that interior angle sum is 180 degree because interior angles are supplementary to each other. So x plus y is equals to 180 degree, and we know the value of y, that is 54 degree. So x plus 54 degree is equals to 180 degree. X is equals to 180 degree minus 54 degree, that is 126 degree. Now in question third, it is given that AB is parallel to CD and EF. This line is perpendicular to CD, that means this is making 90 degree here, and GED, this complete angle is equals to 126 degree. This is given perpendicular, so this is equals to 90 degree, and we have to find the value of AGE and GEF and FGE. That means we have to find out value of this and this. So how will get this? ये 90 डिग्री है और ये कंप्लीट एंगल 126 डिग्री है. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट अगर हम इस 126 में से 90 सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे तो विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ GEF. सो दैट विल बी इक्वल टू 126 माइनस 90 करेंगे तो 36 डिग्री आ जाएगा. एंड एज वी नो दैट AB इज पैरेलल टू CD, सो AGE दिस एंगल will be equal to this angle by alternate interior angles. So value of this AGE will be equal to 126 degree by alternate angles, and we have already find the value of GEF, that is 36 degree. Now GEC plus GED is equals to 180 degree by linear pair. This GEC, this angle plus this total angle is equals to 180 degree. So we know the value of this, that is 126 degree. So angle GEC plus 126 degree is equals to 180 degree. So angle GEC will be equal to 180 minus 126, that is 54 degree. And this angle are alternate angles. So value of EGF will be equal to GEC, that is 54 degree. Now in question 4th, it is given to us that PQ is parallel to ST and angle PQR is given 110 degree and angle RST is given 130 degree. So and after that we have to find the value of QRS. We have to find the value of this angle. So I'll take this angle as X and this angle as Y. In this we'll do a construction and that will be, we'll construct a line. ये दोनों lines parallel है, so we'll construct a line that will be parallel to both these lines. That means we have constructed this line XY that will be parallel to PQ and that will be parallel to this ST also. So PQ is parallel to XY. PQ is parallel to XY. So according to that, interior angle sum is 180 degree. That is, interior angles are supplementary. So this PQR plus QRX will be equal to 180 degree. And after solving this, we'll get the value of this X will as 70 degree. Now ST is parallel to XY. So according to the same theorem, interior angles are supplementary. So this angle and this angle are interior angles according to these two lines. So 130 plus Y will be equal to 180 degree. That means Y will be equal to 180 minus 130, that is 50 degree. Now these three angles are on a straight line and they will form a linear pair. So X plus angle this QRS plus angle Y will be equal to 180 degree and we have already values of X and Y, that is 70 degree and 50 degree. So we'll place them here. So X is 70 degree plus angle QRS and Y is 50 degree. So 70 plus 50 will be equal to 120. So angle QRS will be equal to 120. QRS plus 120 degree will be equal to 180 degree. So angle QRS will be equal to 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree. Now in question 5th, it is given AB parallel to CD. This line is parallel to this line and APQ is given to us 50 degree and PRD, this angle is given to us 127 degree and we have to find out the value of this X and Y. As this line is parallel to this line, so this angle APQ will be equal to this angle X, alternate angles, because these two are alternate angles. So this is 50 degree, so this value of X will be also 50 degree. Now same way, this complete APR, that means this complete angle is equals to this angle PRD by alternate angles. So 50 plus Y will be equal to 127 degree. So after solving this, we'll get the value of Y, that is 127 minus 50, that is 77 degree. So value of X is 50 degree and value of Y is 77 degree. Now in question 6th, it is given that PQ and RS are two mirrors placed parallel to each other. These two are mirrors which are placed parallel to each other. So we can say that PQ is parallel to RS and an incident ray AB strikes the mirror PQ at B. ये इंसिडेंट रे जो है वो PQ को स्ट्राइक कर रही है B पर एंड द रिफ्लेक्टेड रे मूव्स अलोंग द पाथ BC एंड स्ट्राइक्स द मिरर RS. और ये रे रिफ्लेक्ट होके यहाँ इस मिरर पे रिफ्लेक्ट होके ये बना रही है CD पे जा रही है, CN रिफ्लेक्ट्स बैक अगेन अलोंग CD. अब नाउ वी हैव टू प्रूव दैट दिस AB इज पैरेलल टू CD. How we'll prove this? In this we'll construct two perpendiculars, BE perpendicular to PQ and CF perpendicular to RS. Perpendicular means making 90 degree here. So this line is making 90 degree over here and this line is making 90 degree over here. Now this angle 1 is equals to angle 2 because angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection according to the Science law of reflection rule. Now same way angle 3 is equals to angle 4. By the same thing, angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. Now angle 2 is equals to angle 3 because this is 90 degree line. This is a line which is making 90 degree. That means this is a straight line, and same way this line is also making a 90 degree over here. So this is also a straight line. So both these two lines are parallel to each other. So we can say that angle 3 is equals to angle 2 by alternate angles. If angle 2 is equals to angle 3, we are already aware of this. Angle 1 is equals to angle 2 and angle 3 is equals to angle 4. So by these three conditions we can say that angle 1 is equals to angle 4. So that means कि angle 2 angle 3 के equal हो गया, angle 1 angle 4 के equal हो गया. So if 2 times of angle 1 we write, so 2 times of angle 1 is equals to 2 times of angle 4. यहाँ हमने दोनों तरफ 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. सो विल एक्सपेंड दिस. सो एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 1 इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल 4 प्लस एंगल 4. सो 1 एंगल 2 के इक्वल था तो आई हैव रिप्लेस्ड दिस, एंड सेम वे एंगल 4 एंगल 3 के इक्वल था. तो एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 2 इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल 3 प्लस एंगल 4, एंड दैट मीन्स एंगल दिस ए बी सी इज इक्वल टू एंगल बी सी डी, एंड दीज टू आर alternate angles also and they are equal. That means this AB is parallel to CD.